Hey guys, Sensor here, and welcome to another Shadowlands Alpha video. Today we're going to be looking at the Shaman Covenant abilities and comparing them, since now we can look at all of them. So, the first one I'm going to go over is the Kyrian ability, called Vesper Totem. So, Vesper Totem summons a totem at the location for 30 seconds, and then your next three abilities spells or abilities will cause the totem to radiate arcane damage up to 6 enemies near the totem, and then your next 3 healing spells will heal up to 6 allies. So, and then you can cast it again to relocate. So let's just take a look real quick. There's the Vesper Totem. So you can see it's kind of pulsating, and then you can like heal. And yeah, it's an extra totem, and it's kind of a cool totem. I like the ability. But yeah, it's pretty nice. It kind of gives you a little bit of some off healing if you choose. You can like kind of heal yourself or like help heal the tank, and you'll do a little bit of extra healing. At this level, 1,000 extra healing up to 6 allies is not a low amount. It's like my HP is only like 10,000, well, almost 11,000, but still, it's kind of cool. I like it. So the Shaman Necrolord ability is it's not bad, but it doesn't seem that great, honestly, to me. I mean, it's some decent damage up front, and it can heal, and also cause the next lightning bolt to hit all targets affected by flame shock. But I mean, and it applies flame shock to the enemy. But like, it's on a 45-second cooldown, and so like, as it stands now, I can really that's really only giving you like an extra. Oh wow, this is hurting me. Hang on. This fire is no joke. So basically, like, I'm gonna use that, and then I can use this, right? Like, it's, it didn't really look like much. I mean, it's cool, I guess. Like, it's okay, but yeah. The Vesper Totem, I think, was definitely better. And I haven't played the other one yet, but that'll be the next one. The what I mean is the Venthyr one. I haven't done that one yet, but I will do that one next. So the Venthyr ability, Chain Horus, is a casted ranged ability that does damage to one target and then jumps to additional targets, up to 5 enemies, and it'll also heal up to 5 nearby allies. So the animation is okay. I mean, it's a red burst that you'll see in a minute. But it's still a pretty cool animation, and it's a decent ability. Vesper Totem is still, I think, one of the best just overall. But this is this and like, as you can see from the other 3 abilities, and besides the Vesper Totem, the other Covenant abilities for Shaman seem to get better as they have more targets. Because this one, reduces the cooldown depending on how many targets are critically hit. But it's still pretty good, honestly. I do think that I like the Vesper Totem more, but this could still be pretty decent, I think. So now we'll move on to the next ability. So now we come to the Night Fae ability for Shaman. So the Night Fae ability is called Fae Transfusion, and it's a 2-part ability on a 2-minute cooldown. The first part is a channeled AoE up to 8 targets, deals nature damage every 0.5 seconds for 2.8 seconds, and it's a pretty strong ability. Like, it does some pretty decent damage. And when you press it again after that 2.8 seconds, as long as you press it again within 20 seconds, then it'll heal you for 25% of all the damage that was done from Fae Transfusion. So this is really good for big AoE packs, and it's useful for both DPS and healing, because it's a pretty decent heal. It is, going to kind of depend on when you use it. In a single target situation, it's not going to be nearly as good as AoE, but it's a pretty good cooldown. it's a it's a 2 minute cooldown. There's other covenant abilities that classes have that are shorter, but overall, I think it's a really good ability. And if you just think of it as a pretty nice AoE cooldown, then yeah, even in single target, it's not that bad. It's just you're gonna get more out of it in AoE. But let's go ahead and see what it looks like. Just get them together, and then yes, he just keeps channeling it. And now I have it'll heal me for 3828. Not very much, as you can see right there. It didn't give me that much healing, but it's still pretty good. And again, in an AoE situation, it's going to be nice. And it's still really fast. So, like, even if you use it in single target, just think of it as another, like, AoE ability, basically. And, yeah, another cooldown, I should say. But that's all of the Covenant abilities for Shaman. Um, Overall, my favorite, I think, is the Night Fae one. It's going to be kind of hard to choose between that and the Vesper Totem. So for me, it probably just kind of depends on, I guess, well, obviously the numbers, but, how they look. But in terms of just overall fun, I'd say the Fae one probably edges over um, the Vesper Totem from the Kyrian a little bit. But if you liked the video, please give a like and subscribe for future videos. I'm going to be doing more Shadowlands Alpha content. I'm going to at least go over all of the melee specs when they're all of their covenant abilities are available, and um, move on to range after that. And as always, thanks for watching.